What is Plan A? Next. What is Plan A and why is it important? On this podcast, I'm going to define Plan A theologically. Plan A is better known as determinism, and some refine the term determinism even further by calling it exhaustive divine determinism, or EDD. Plan A means that there is only one timeline through all of history, from the beginning when God created light to Judgment Day and beyond, when God will create the new heavens and the new earth. There can be only one single time thread that God planned before the foundation of the world, which includes everything that has happened, is happening, and will happen. This everything includes a lot: every atom, every ray of light, every thought, every action of every creature, every movement of every heavenly body, every wave of every ocean, every cloud in the sky, every seed that germinates. You get the picture. For Plan A to be true, not only did God foresee everything that has happened and will happen and sovereignly oversee all, but he also scripted everything down to the minutest little detail. The plan is rigid and complete. There is just one storyline, one course of action that all of creation must follow, and that plan is all-embracing and inflexible. Of all the billions of thinking creatures in the universe, including humans, angels, demons, and other creatures, no one can alter or go against the plan that God has determined, for he ordained and decreed it beforehand. No created being can swerve from his precise, exacting design. All of time is strictly charted with no chance of deviation. William D. Ogden summarizes the concept held by many evangelicals of Plan A this way, quote, "Because God has already predetermined everything that will happen, we cannot deviate from his plan. His predetermined plan will be accomplished. Everything we will ever think, say, and do has already been built into God's plan before he spoke the world into existence." Plan A is a basic tenet of Reformed theology and is sometimes called the decrees of God. Hudson Smelley explains this doctrine the following way.
What they're saying is God predetermined every thought, word, and action, every event in human history, down to the minutest details, with no exceptions whatsoever. Your being here is because he decreed it. When you pray, he will have decreed what your prayer was and whether or not he will answer it. Everything was determined before Genesis chapter 1.
One of the greatest preachers of my time, Steve Lawson, explained Plan A in a very dramatic fashion.
God has but one eternal purpose, one eternal decree from eternity past, and he will never deviate from it. There will never be Plan B. There will never be Plan C. There will never be Plan quadruple Z to the 38th power. History is simply the unfolding of his one fixed plan from before time began. Theologians refer to it as the decree of God, the eternal decree of God, and it is always in the singular because it is one purpose, one plan that God has.
Another name that describes the concept of Plan A is, like I said, determinism. The doctrinal system known as determinism is explained by Leighton Flowers, professor of theology for Trinity Seminary and the creator of a popular podcast, Soteriology 101. He gives a clear description of what determinism is.
Well, determinism is very basic, flat, simple. It's very simple. God determines everything that happens, period. Every thought, action, and deed, God decreed it before time began. It's like he authored the book. It's just a script that has been written. Every single minute detail, every dust particle, every thought, action, it's just been all scripted perfectly by God. And now it's playing itself out in time exactly the way it's supposed to be. Okay. The determinism is simple.
So determinism is a simple, basic concept taught by many evangelicals as fact. Does all of Scripture line up with this doctrine? Let's find out.